Welcome back to the Sean McDermott Show, and now it's time for our good buddy Eric Wood to break down the film from the Bills' win in Miami in another edition of Chopping Wood. Josh Allen set another career high, 417 yards passing, had a career high 6 25-yard plus completions. How did the Bills get their passing game going this week?
They connected on a number of different ways. A lot of it was through the play action. And to think back to last year, the Miami game got them going. That was the first ball they completed over 30 yards all season. They got one to John Brown in the Miami game. And just 2 weeks into the season, we get to play down in Miami, and they got it going again.
Yeah, and it's interesting, too. Let's start. There's a lot of things to choose from, but we'll start with taking a look at the 26-yard catch to Cole Beasley in the middle of that first touchdown drive of the Bills, 97 yards. Happened early in the game, and it got him off to a good start.
It did, and Cole Beasley, as the third receiver for the Buffalo Bills, just seems crazy. The way he's able to separate, he's such a valuable piece for them in the slot. And the Bills utilize play action a lot. They used a lot of crossing routes. And here they don't even get a great rub, but Josh Allen showed incredible touch on his crossing routes yesterday. Not rifling it too hard, not leaving too much air under it where the DB could make a play. I thought he was just absolutely perfect in a lot of his touch plays. And as you notice here, Josh has all day to throw, and he did all day yesterday. The offensive line, the tight ends when they were in, the running backs, everybody protected well.
Later down in that drive, the Bills are on goal line, and for the second week in a row, they're going to come out in big, heavy personnel and run a hard play action for the touchdown.
Yeah, last week we saw Josh Allen bootleg out, and Ryan Bates was actually trying to release late, and Josh Allen ran it in himself. This time they run another hard play action, and Josh Allen rolls out to his right instead of his left. Last week, sees Reggie Gilliam, and for the rookie, this is a contested play on the goal line. It's a great catch, making a catch outside of his body, bringing it in and getting in for the touchdown. We had two Bills make their first touchdowns yesterday in Gabriel Davis and Reggie Gilliam. Congrats to those guys.
Yeah, now let's go to the second quarter on a 1st and 10. The Bills are going to run play action again, this time out of shotgun.
Yeah, they are. And this is a hard play action again. And like I said earlier, the protection once again is there for the Bills. And just another great execution, making plays down the field for the Bills. And Josh, again, puts a great touch on this ball. It's a risky throw, but when you have a receiver like Diggs, a lot of times he can almost play defensive back if you need him to. So you let a guy like Diggs go up and make plays for you. And I love the way Diggs snatches the ball out of the air on this play.
Later on in the game, the Miami Dolphins take the lead for the first time, and the first play of the drive, what do? They're going to draw one up to their number one guy, and this is another big play to Diggs.
It is, and it's a great sign that when the game's on the line, the Bills are confident in Josh airing the ball out down the field. And look at the separation that Stephon Diggs is able to get there. And that's what elite receivers in this league can do. They can separate like that. And he's upset with himself. It appears at the end of the play that he slipped and he didn't get in for the touchdown. But for the Bills, when they absolutely needed to play most, it's so great that they have the confidence to go down the field. Tyler Kroft with a great one-on-one block on that play as well against Kyle Van Noy, who's been a productive pass rusher. Bill's seen him in a Patriots uniform the last couple of years. He makes a great block on this play to allow Josh Allen to get this ball off down the field.
All right, here they are with a third down, critical third down, and they got to go back to the play action again for the nail in the coffin.
This is the nail in the coffin, and Josh Allen just barely misses John Brown. Seemed like a miscommunication a couple plays prior where John Brown broke off a route. Josh Allen threw it high, and here the safety's going to jump Stephon Diggs. And when he does that, John Brown's going to be wide open over the top of the defense. And this is a great pitch and catch, great execution by them. And like I said on the previous play, for them to have the confidence to allow Josh to throw the ball out there and let it loose down the field shows tremendous confidence in their third-year quarterback. And he's letting it pay off for them. He leads the league in passing 2 games into the season. Who would have thought that? If you would have said yards from scrimmage, I think maybe Bills fans would believe you, thinking he did a lot of it with his legs. But he throws this ball 55 yards flat-footed from the pocket. The Bills fans, the Bills organization has got to be fired up with the play that they're getting out of their third-year quarterback early in this season.
Eric, thanks so much for the insights. We're going to talk to you next week when we break down the film against the LA Rams. Thanks, bud.
I'm looking forward to it, Steve.